secure communication services and has demanded that the company waive cancellation fees for all users. According to the Ministry of Science and ICT, a joint investigation found that 94 KT servers were infected with 103 types of malware, creating risks of data and call information leaks. The scale of the breach was larger than the earlier hacking incident involving SK Telecom. Investigators also noted that KT delayed reporting the incident after discovering infected servers, which slowed damage assessment. In addition, more than 22,000 users were affected by data theft linked to illegal femtocells, while hundreds suffered unauthorized small payments. The ministry determined that KT's overall security shortcomings qualify as grounds for penalty-free contract termination under its service terms. A new analysis shows that about 1 in 20 people in South Korea belongs to a low interaction group defined by very limited mobile communication, while roughly 13% of adults are considered financially excluded. The findings were released today by the National Data Office based on anonymized public and private data such as telecom usage, credit records, and media viewing patterns. Low interaction individuals were found to have significantly lower employment rates, shorter work periods, reduced mobility, and to spend much more time close to home than the general population. Financially excluded people showed moderate social contact but limited access to credit services. The report also highlighted that economic participation among older adults remains high, with more than 40% of those aged 65 and over still working. Officials said the results could help shape future social welfare and inclusion policies. In local news, Busan City said it has stepped up on-site inspections to protect vulnerable residents during the recent cold wave. Officials reviewed emergency shelters, temporary sleeping facilities, and meal services at homeless support centers across the city. Busan City currently operates 3 homeless support centers and 2 counseling offices for residents in single-room housing. A center in Chwacheon-dong provides free meals twice daily, including weekends. The city also inspected facilities for people with disabilities and older adults, checking heating systems and emergency response readiness. Patrols and outreach will be strengthened during this cold spell. The Busan Development Institute announced Busan's top 10 hit products of the year today. The selection was based on text mining of more than 90,000 newspaper articles published over an 11-month period, followed by a policy panel survey. The list reflects major cultural events, infrastructure projects, tourism growth, and regional initiatives shaping the city. The institute also identified key themes portraying Busan as a global maritime hub, an attractive tourism and food destination, a culture and sports city, and a place focused on shared growth and everyday happiness. In international news, Donald Trump and Volodymyr Zelensky said their talks in Florida produced meaningful progress toward ending the war in Ukraine, though several difficult issues remain. Both leaders described the discussions as positive, while Trump noted territorial questions are still unresolved. Zelensky said about 90% of a proposed 20-point peace plan has been agreed, and Trump said security guarantees for Ukraine are nearly finalized. And now for today's weather, Busan's current weather is 13 degrees and the sky is clear. The temperature will average around 9 degrees Celsius this evening. And that wraps up this hour's news. Thank you for joining us. You're listening to BFM 부산영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM Busan 영어방송.
Coming up next is For Your Busan with Laura McLucky. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Happy Monday. It's the 29th of December, and this is for your Busan. Okay, imagine this. You're sitting in a concert hall and the music that you love the most is being sung to you right in front of you by the artist that you love the most. You can sing along, you can clap your hands, you feel the music flowing through you, and you're with all of your favorite people. The lights are sparkling, the artist's passion on stage shines through, and you can experience the moment of becoming one with a cheering crowd. Now that is what a concert is. Welcome to For Your Busan. I'm your host, Laura McCluskey. Let's kick off the show with Beautiful Things by Benson Boone.
For a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I see my family every month. I found a girl my parents love. She'll come and stay the night, and I think I might have it all. And I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way. But I know the things He gives me, He can take away. And I hold you every night, and that's a feeling I wanna get used to. But there's no man as terrified as the man who stands to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please don't take. I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith. If everything's good and it's great, why do I sit and wait till it's gone? Oh, I tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love. But I'm up at night thinking I just might lose it all. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've got.
Oh, I love that song. Benson Boone, Beautiful Things, to kick off all the stuff here at For Your Busan. It's Monday, the 29th of December. The 29th of December. Ang PD, where are you going? What are you doing? You see her over there? She's hiding under the camera. If you're tuning in on the radio, you can't see us anyway. But if you're on YouTube Live, then you can, well, you missed her, but she's scuttling around here like a little, like a little crab, doing things with the set, which we appreciate. Thank you very much, Ang PD. Ang PD!
Hi.
How was your weekend?
Oh, that's great.
What did you do?
Meet friends,
Yeah? Met friends? What else?
rest.
Rested. Good. Sleeping is good. Do you enjoy listening to music is my next question for you, by the way. Ang PD. Ang PD, you love Taeyeon.
Oh, yeah.
Who else do you like?
Only Taeyeon.
Only Taeyeon. Oh, okay. That's a packed statement. But have you ever seen 태연 in a concert? 진짜? 어땠어요? 너무 좋았어요. Look at your happy face. Look at that happy face. So listen, do you enjoy listening to music? I know some people are just obsessed with music and some people, not really. They're like, meh, okay, music's good, but I could take it or leave it. And how about experiencing it live at a concert? Because concerts for me are just fantastic, delightful, amazing. I love them. However, these days I'm getting older, so I don't like the people. I need a private concert, I think. But at the end of the year, lots of artists hold concerts and, you know, that's great and all. But these days, performers the concerts are really expensive, right? They're really, really expensive. And they can sell out in an instant. And you're on there like stressing out and battling. My friend this year, we're not in 2026 yet. My friend this year got us Coldplay tickets. And she was on her phone and she said that while she was trying to book the tickets, her wearable, her watch, her smartwatch, gave her lots and lots of alerts saying your blood pressure is too high, your pulse rate is too high. So she was like physically stressed by the whole thing. You do want to feel the excitement of a concert, but you don't want all the stress and the cost and the I don't know, all that stuff that comes with it. Luckily, here in Busan, we have the fabulous Busan Concert Hall. So on December 31st, the hall will host the Adieu 2025 year-end concert, which is completely free for all seats. So it's located just inside Busan Citizens Park. Busan Concert Hall opened in June this year. And it's the first hall in Busan with vineyard-style seating where the audience surrounds the stage in tiers, giving everyone a clear view. And also, there's a big pipe organ in there. That's not what it sounds like, but that's your gift today. So this concerts program includes excerpts from the opera Carmen and Tchaikovsky's ballet The Nutcracker. You can also enjoy familiar pieces like opera arias and movie music as well. So all 1,000 seats were sold out during the pre-sale, and it was an online pre-sale the day before. But don't worry, because if you couldn't reserve online, 100 tickets will be available on site starting at 11 a.m. on the day of the concert on a first-come, first-served basis. So Busan Concert Hall will, of course, continue to offer lots of different performances, various concerts, etc., making classical music an everyday part of life for citizens. So keep an eye on this venue for future performances and enjoy, my friends. You definitely need to get there to see it. All right, question. Today's text topic. Which singer would you most like to see in concert? Who would you most like to see perform live? 네, 여러분. 오늘의 텍스트 토픽은 가장 가보고 싶은 콘서트는 누구의 콘서트인가요? 저요? Me? I can give you a concert right now if you like. Here we go. No, I won't do it. You were about to give me the reverb there. Oh, thanks very much. I won't do it. I won't spoil the end of your year with that. However, yes, we do want to know who you would like to hear in concert the most and why. Why do you want to see them? Get in touch. Let me know. Pound 9050 샵 9050. Text messages are 101. Kakao Talk is free. And also, you can get onto YouTube live stream for free as well. So please do chat. 여러분, 저와 함께 소통합시다. 얘기를 합시다. 의견을 나눠주시면 너무너무 감사하겠습니다. So for the next couple of hours, we've got lots coming up for you as always, but I want to know, who do you most want to see in concert? We've got Benny-님, Sangyun Kim-님, Jenny-님 all texting in. And then saying, Cosmos Cho-님 as well, hiya. Do you know what I love? I love that everybody says hiya now. It's such a Scottish thing. Hiya. It's like 안녕. Yeah. I love that everyone says that. Hiya. Hiya. And sometimes I do a typo and I say 호야. And so now my husband has started saying, Hoya. He says the typo. Jenny Neem says Coldplay, Guns N' Roses. Yeah, but you know, is it because I'm old? I don't know. It's not because I'm old. Well, it might be, but I don't like the crowds anymore, you know? I used to love that. I used to be right in the mosh pit. Now I'm like, ugh, these people are touching me. Don't touch me. Ugh. So I was at the department store B1 food court the other day, and there were so many people, and I was just so stressed by the amount of people that were there, like bees buzzing around, eating the food. And I just wanted to eat my goji and just go, and I couldn't. And then I had some sogogi chobap. It was delicious. So, I mean, it was worth it. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, get in touch, let me know. Up next, it's time for Busan Times.
Stay connected to Busan's rhythm with For Your Busan, airing daily from 4:05 to 6 p.m. Blending your friends' voices with the latest information and news from our vibrant city.
It's time for Busan Times. Claire's in the studio.
Pew, pom, pom, pew, pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Looking at very... Oh, no. Ad-lib. Okay, all right, it's fine. Crisis averted. You are very pretty in pink today, Claire. This looks like a very
We're pink today.
warm sweater.
No. Fluffy as.
Nice and cozy. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. How was your
Thank
weekend?
you. Oh, it was great, always, as usual.
What did you do?
What have I done?
What
Nothing
did
much.
you do?
Nothing much. Just eat and relax. You know.
Eat and relax. That sounds good. Sounds delicious.
The best.
What did you eat? I had
What have
beef
I eat?
chobap
Oh,
and also like kebab sticks.
kebab.
Yeah.
I had lots of han우.
Hano? Good. 맛있겠다.
Couldn't be better.
맛있겠다. Anyway, we're not talking about food. We're talking about Busan Times. We've got lots coming up as always. What's up today?
So first up, Busan is expanding its citizen safety insurance starting February 2026 next year, and there's a national first here.
Ooh, okay. National first. That sounds very important. What is it?
So Busan will become the first metropolitan government in Korea to include ground subsidence, so-called sinkhole accidents, in its citizen safety insurance coverage. If a sinkhole-related accident leads to death or long-term disability, coverage goes up to 10 million won.
That is a big shift indeed. Especially with recent concerns about the aging underground infrastructure.
Yes, exactly. The city reviewed 4 years of insurance data and focused on areas where citizens actually use the coverage. As part of that, compensation for natural disasters and social disasters has also increased from 13 million won to 20 million won.
Okay, so this is really good news. But who is eligible and how do we sign up?
So no sign up at all. If you're registered as a Busan resident, including registered foreign resident, of course, you're automatically covered anywhere in Korea. It also applies even if you already have private insurance and multiple claims can overlap.
Okay, and so how many types of accidents are covered now?
10 in total, including public transportation accidents, school zone traffic injuries, sexual violence, compensation expanded to all age groups, and several disaster-related categories. Mayor Park Kyung-jun said the goal is simple, to make this a real safety net, not just a symbolic one.
Yeah, and that's the key, right?
Yes.
It's great to talk about these kind of things, but it has to actually be implemented.
Yes,
Yeah.
in policies.
Very good. Okay. Speaking of safety, safety policies really get tested in the colder weather or just extreme weather.
Yes.
Right? And last week's cold snap was gnarly. It was no exception. How did the city respond?
So Busan moved quickly on December 26th. As cold wave alerts were issued, the city carried out direct on-site emergency inspections focused on people most at risk, including street homeless individuals, people with disabilities, and elderly residents living alone.
Yeah, and yet again, Busan is showing it's not just desk-level planning.
Not at all. City officials physically visited homeless support centers, disability facilities, and senior welfare sites to see conditions firsthand. They checked whether heating systems were actually working, whether meals were being provided on schedule, and whether staff were ready to respond immediately if someone showed signs of hypothermia or other cold-related illnesses.
And what was it that stood out most during those visits?
One key focus was continuity, making sure there were no gaps at night, on weekends, or during holidays. For example, emergency shelters in Busan operate 365 days a year, and free meal services continue even when temperatures drop suddenly or staffing becomes tight.
And what about people still outdoors during the cold wave?
That's where outreach teams come in. The city strengthens street patrols, actively guiding people to emergency shelters, temporary lodging, or nearby facilities. If someone refused shelter, staff still provided on-site counseling and kept follow-up checks to reduce risks.
And so it sounds like coordination matters just as much as the facilities.
Indeed. Police, fire services, district offices, and welfare organizations work all together under a shared response system. The goal is simple again. During extreme cold, no situation should depend on chance or delayed communication.
Yeah, and the city is planning to keep this level of response throughout the winter?
Yes, Busan says these inspections and outreach efforts will continue through the cold season, especially during night and sudden temperature drops to prevent avoidable injuries or loss of life.
Very good indeed. Okay, well, let's move on to our next or our final segment. So we know that we're doing safe things, but let's end with something a little safe for our wallets.
Yes.
That's not a very good segue, however. Something that a lot of people are waiting to hear about, actually, the 동백전.
Yes, starting January 2026 next year, 동백전 cashback returns at up to 10% with a monthly spending cap of 500,000 won running through June.
So this is not the highest rate we've seen. However, it's pretty stable.
Yes, that's the key word, stability. With revisions to the Regional Love Gift Certificate Act, Busan is aiming to reduce sudden policy swings that caused confusion in the past.
And how is the cashback structured?
So it's tiered by store size. Small merchants, those with annual sales under 1 billion won, get the full 10%. Mid-sized stores receive 8%, while large businesses receive no cashback.
Sorry, large businesses, but you're not the ones that need it the most.
I know, right?
And usage isn't limited to just in-store payments, right?
Correct. The same 10% applies to public apps like 동백 Taxi, the local delivery platform 땡겨요, and the 동백 Mall online marketplace. Last year alone, 동백전 circulation exceeded 1.56 trillion won, showing how central it's become to Busan's local economy.
I think it's just fantastic that they managed to introduce a local currency that
and people actually use it.
People use it, and it's not just that people are using it. People are benefiting from it. Businesses are benefiting from it. The economy is benefiting. Like
everyone wins.
It's remarkable how that's happened.
Yes.
So cool.
Have you made your card?
No, I still
yet?
haven't. I still don't have a 동백전. But I had pajon the other day. So 전 is 전, you know.
Yeah, you still have John.
I still have 전, just not the
동백전 yet.
동백전. Not yet. Maybe next year.
I know, right?
2026, come on.
Laura's list.
Got other things to do. I've just got too many other things to do. Anyway, today we had stronger safety nets, winter warmer protection during the cold weather, and steadier support for local spending. I love it.
Yes, all three point to the same direction. Policies that aim to be predictable, practical, and close to everyday life in Busan.
Yeah, and that's the key, right? It's got to be predictable, it's got to be practical, and it's got to be something that does impact
Yes, our
life.
daily life.
In the daily life, yeah, absolutely. Claire, you impact our daily life
Oh, thank you.
every single day.
Even a little dot.
With Busan Times.
Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow, Claire. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.
You too.
Go and enjoy some delicious food.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm so hungry. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, up next, it's On the Mic.
All right, Connie, you are with BFM. Can you please briefly introduce yourself for our listeners?
Hello, my name is Kani. I'm a dancer choreographer.
All right, so today we are here at the Big Talk, Busan is Good Talk event. For listeners who unfortunately couldn't be here, can you share some key points or messages that you talked about on stage?
Actually, so basically today we talked about, being a foreigner in Busan, like the amazing, culture about Busan, and also all of my, the great points and, my struggle, like while living in Korea. And that was really great to share things and like stories, and also like received a lot of great tips from, all the peoples and all the Busan's locals. So that was really great today.
And then, so this is one of you haven't been to Busan too many times. So what was your first impression?
So as I said before, I really felt warm from Busan, and culture, the ocean view, the food, and all of that really make me feel very comfortable. So yeah, that's what I will say about Busan.
Let's move on. The topic today was about expats, foreigners living in Busan. So from a 외국인's foreigner's perspective, what do you think makes Busan unique or interesting, a good place for expats to live in?
I think Busan is actually a great example about having a lot of expat and that, living well like in Korea. And I think the key location will be probably the beach, Kwangali Beach. When I actually went like in summer, there was so many like foreigners, and there will also even like some foreigner food spot that I really loved. And so I think it's a great place for people to kind of, meet and share a lot of things together. So yeah.
And you're also, of course, a choreographer. Do you see any aspects of Busan as an inspiration to your art?
The culture, the architecture inspired me a lot about like the art in Busan. And also the way that people, there is something very cool about the dialect that it's kind of reminds me of like movement and like groove. So yeah, even that is very inspiring.
And some of our audience members taught you some Busan dialect. Do you remember?
I remember oksuro. oksuro.
Do you know how to use it?
oksuro was like, that's really very, very good. Like oksuro 예뻐요. oksuro 맛있어요.
Yes, we are with oksuro 예쁜 Kani. So some of our listeners are foreigners living in Korea, in Busan. What advice could you give them as the most important thing for foreigners when living in a new country?
My biggest advice is first to always true to themselves, and also like don't like insecure about, and also don't get discouraged about the barrier of the language and the culture, because it's you can communicate through different besides the language. But also, as I said, it's important for us also to do the work, and also I will really encourage people to learn the language as much as they can, to know a little bit more about the Korean culture, so they can kind of be more comfortable living in Korea. Yeah.
And for our final question, can you just share a quick message to our BFM listeners?
BFM 사람 listener, thank you so much for listening to me today. Please take care of yourself with that really cold weather, and always remember to be true to yourself and to love yourself.
억수로 재밌었네요. 아이고. These foreigners learning all the dialect. What is this, eh? Thank you so much to Kani and to Haley. We've got Haley on the mic this week and next, I believe. Choreographer Kani shared her personal experience of living as an international resident, and she's talking about the warmth of the Korean culture, saying it was a very meaningful time for her, filled with lots of empathy and lots of valuable advice, saying Busan is a great city for international residents to live very comfortably. I don't like to say foreigners, because foreigners is something other, right? And I think we're all in this together, you know? We are 억수로 one human race. I know that's not how you use it. I know, I'm just being silly. She also said that when living in another country as an international resident, an international citizen, it's important that you're not intimidated by language barriers, by cultural barriers, and to stay true to yourself and make an effort to learn the local language and the culture as well. So if you are 억수로 inspired by Kani's story, then like she said, you know, live for yourself and love yourself and stay true to yourself. And yeah, I think that's a great message to take into 2026. What do you think? What do you think? Good? Good. Me too. So thank you again to Kani and to Haley as well for that on the mic. All right. Let me ask you just very, very quickly, what is a concert that you would really, really love to see? Which singer would you love to see in concert the most and why? Today's text topic. 네, 여러분 오늘의 텍스트 토픽 가장 거북이? 너? 뭐? 이게 뭐야? 가장 가보고 싶은 콘서트는 누구의 콘서트인가요? 누구의 콘서트인가요? 어떻게 생각하시는지 진짜 궁금합니다, 여러분. 샵 9050 #9050 text messages are 101. 문자 메시지는 100원이고요. You can also get onto KakaoTalk or YouTube Live for free. Search BEFM or 부산영어방송. 네, 카카오톡 친구 찾기에서 BEFM으로 검색하시고요. 아니면 유튜브에서 BEFM 부산영어방송도 괜찮고 검색하셔서 우리 소통합시다. Deal? Deal. Okay, so actually Kani is a very famous choreographer. Did you know that? Very famous. Very, very famous. Worked with Beyonce and is very famous all over the world. It's very cool that Haley got to go and chat with her. So yeah, go and look up her social medias and the like. She's very, very cool. So we've got some people texting in. Sangyun Kim Nim said, I also love Simple Minds and the Proclaimers. Oh, yes. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. Don't you forget about me. Rain keeps falling down, 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 down. Do you know what? These are the songs that I grew up on as I was a child. My parents or my mom used to listen to this when I was young. And also, Cosmos Chonim saying, Oasis. I played a lot of songs of Oasis when I was a teenager. I really want to go to their concert and feel like being a teenager again. Who else? Hello, Sudakshan name. How are you? Yeah. Nice to see you. To see you. Let's do it again. Ang PD, nice to see you. To see you. Oh, yeah. 드디어 성공했습니다. 좋습니다. We've also got 허진 형님 saying, I want to go and see Michael Bublé. 근데 왜 마이클 부블레 왜 가보고 싶은 거예요? 저는 생각해봐야 되겠습니다. 난 진짜 템플 트랩 너무너무 좋아하고 그리고 뭐 콜드플레이 봤어요. 그래서 그거도 확인했습니다. 또 누구도 생각해봐야 되겠다. I don't know who I would like to go and see. Mumford & Son 너무 좋아합니다. Biffy Clyro 봤어요. 근데 엄청 예전에 신청곡 할 수 있어요? 앙 PD? We want to listen to some of our old favorite pop songs. I want Many of Horror by Biffy Clyro. Many of Horror. 공포. That's RROR. 앙 PD 영어 진짜 잘하시는 거예요. HORR? ORROR. Many of Horror, Biffy Clyro. 맞습니다. 와, 진짜 여러분, this is one of my favorite bands. So they're from Scotland as well. So let me play you this song and then we'll come back with the B.I.G Tour. Deal? Deal.
You say I love you, boy, but I know you lie. I trust you all the same. I don't know why. 'Cause when my back is turned, my bruises shine. Our broken fairy tale, so hard to hide. I still believe it's you and me till the end of time. When we collide, we come together. If we don't, we'll always be apart. I'll take a bruise, I know you're worth that. When you hit me hard. Sitting in a wishing hole, hoping it stays right. Feet cast in solid stone, a God killing his eyes. I still believe it's you and me till the end of time. When we collide, we come together. If we don't, we'll always be apart. I'll take a bruise, I know you're worth that. When you hit me hard. 'Cause you said love is let us go against one. Our future is born. Many of horror. Our future's born. Many of horror. I still believe it's you and me till the end of time. When we collide, we come together. If we don't, we'll always be apart. I'll take a bruise, I know you're worth that. When you hit me hard.
이번 역은 부산역입니다.
Welcome back and welcome to Jimmy. Hatta.
Hello, hello. Jimmy, gacha.
Jimmy's in the house.
Yeah, Jimmy in the building.
How are you? How was your Christmas?
Well, it was really, really great. I
Yeah?
mean, I just definitely had a great time and Christmas Eve party with my friends and close ones. It was good.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm glad that you had a nice Christmas. We're almost at New Year.
Yeah, right
But,
around corner.
Before we get to the New Year, we still have to do some 정신 차려 and get to our B.I.G Tour.
Yes, for
Tell
sure.
us about this segment. Where did you go? What did you do? Etc.
Yes, this B.I.G tour, I actually get to go to these various events and festivities. And then as for this time, I usually go to Daejeon area for two different purposes. Well, Gangseogu district itself. One, to go to the international airport. And number two, whenever I feel like having some craving for Daejeon tomato, I go there, really?
온라인에서 주문할 수 있는데요. 왜 그러노?
No, sometimes it's really good to actually go there at the spot.
I
and-
love going to the farms, like
Yeah.
strawberry farms or like tomato farms, and then you can go and have the 체험 and
Right.
you pick them and do 요리. Yeah.
So yeah, some people might just think of this Gangseogu district as, airport and Daejeon tomato and some other things. But as for this time, I actually went to this newly opened media center, which is located in Gangseo 열린 문화센터. So I would just like to talk about this with you and the listeners today.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, you can. Let us know. Let us know what you did. Where'd you go? How was it?
Sure. The West Busan Video Media Center, aka 서부산영상미디어센터, is newly opened media culture hub in Western Busan, designed to support citizens in video and media creation and education and also screening and community activities. And this center is located on the second and third floor of Gangseo Open Culture Center, and which it was opened on 17th of December. So it's like brand new.
Brand new. That is very
Yes.
brand new. How did you even find out about this?
I mean, I kind of got to know through the advertisement on online, of course. And then the one thing that I was really interested about was they actually have a one theater. 모두 극장, screening room. So right now people could just go there to watch a movie and then they're gonna have a lot of different kinds of programs for citizens to actually go and learn. And I mean, it's really always great to go to some place where it's like brand new with every, every installation is just all new itself.
Yeah. I love that new smell.
Right.
인테리어 냄새.
맞아요. 지금도 따끈따끈 냄새 납니다.
좋아, 좋아. Okay, so, what else can you do there? I mean, there must be so many different things to get involved with.
Yeah.
What did you see that you thought, wow, this is really special?
I mean, these days for younger generations, their dream job, they're like, they want to become like a nuttuber and stuff. Right? So there is a video production studio, which is brand newly set up. A studio space equipped for shooting video content.
Nice.
And also one-person media rooms where you guys can actually gather individually or small groups to create online video content. And also editing space. And then starting from next year, January. Oh, it's kind of awkward to say next year, but
Next year.
Yeah. January, they're going to open up all this education and workshop for media education and courses and even workshops on topics like filming, editing, and media literacy.
I love that. I think that's very important.
It is. So they're willing to actually reach out to those well-named influencers or even lecturers to have this kind of programs for production and edit and even share videos for them to be more educated.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. Okay, so it's basically there's lots of media education and utilization of media spaces
For
all
sure.
in the one place.
Yes.
So you went there. It's just newly opened. Did you manage to get to talk to anybody?
Yes, of course. As for the first interview, I had an interview with a manager in charge of a film department at this center, and we had a talk about the whole introduction to the center in general. So let's check out the first audio clip together.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 서부산 영상미디어센터에서 영화 파트를 맡고 있는 한수연이라고 합니다.
네, 담당자님 반갑습니다. 이번 17일에 서부산 영상미디어센터가 또 개관을 했어요. 저도 지금 와서 둘러보고 있는데 영화관도 있고
네.
정말 이런 시설들이 최첨단으로 정말 잘 되어 있습니다. 이 공간에 대한 간단한 소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
저희는 일단 서부산 영상미디어센터지만 저희가 모두국장이라고 상영관도 있고 저희 뭐 1인 미디어실이나 전문 편집실, 뭐 스튜디오 뭐 이런 식으로 강의실도 준비되어 있어서 많은 프로그램 체험하실 수 있습니다.
그러면 현재 우리 시민분들께서 체험을 하실 수 있는 프로그램은 어떤 게 있는지 조금 세부 내용을 설명해 주시겠어요?
일단 제가 영화 파트여서 영화 부분을 말씀드리자면, 일단 12월 17일부터 1월 17일까지 개관 영화제를 상영료 무료로 진행하고 있어서 한 달 동안 저희가 다양한 예술 독립 영화나 좀 인기 많았던 명작부터 그런 대중 영화도 저희 총 22편 상영하고 있어서 영화 바로 예매하실 수 있고 현장에서도 가능하고 뭐 온라인에서도 가능합니다. 또 저희가 개관 영화제 끝나고 나서는 예술 독립 영화 위주로 개봉작도 상영할 예정이라서 많이 찾아와 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
네, 마지막으로 많이 오시라는 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
제가 시민이거나 일반인이라면 영상과 뭐 영화에 관심이 있다면 충분히 오셔서 즐길 거리가 많다고 생각이 들어서요. 또 영화 관련 문화나 영상을 서부산권 시민분들이 많이 즐겼으면 해서 저희가 오픈을 한 곳도 커서 오셔서 뭐 모두극장 상영관에서 또 앉아서 영화를 보는 건 또 많은 의미가 담겨 있으니까요. 또 영화관에서 많은 영화 봐주시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
So what did she say?
Yeah, there are movie theater and lecture rooms, so you can actually experience a variety of programs. And then what she's really excited about is that they are especially excited to welcome you to a film festival, which runs until the January 17th and features 22 free movies. Yeah, movies like Midnight in Paris, like those well-named movies. Yeah, so she's really excited. And then I actually went in there to check out. There are around 80 seats. And right now it's like,
big.
yeah, it's pretty big. And also free of charge until the 17th of January next year.
Which is the most important.
For sure.
Okay, so you got to speak to her, and that's good because it's nice to know that there's someone there who has all the information, and so it's lucky that you get to speak to the manager of the place.
Right.
Who else did you get to speak to?
Yeah, I also got to interview the manager who's in charge of the education part and at this center, and we talked about the educational programs and the layout of the spaces and his expectation towards welcoming all the citizens. So let's check out the second audio clip together.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 안녕하십니까. 저는 교육팀 황두열이라고 합니다.
네, 이곳 서부산 영상미디어센터 또 교육 담당을 하고 계신데요. 교육 관련한 컨텐츠는 조금 어떤 거를 해볼 수 있고 어떤 게 갖춰져 있는지 간단하게 설명 부탁드리겠습니다.
저희가 일단은 미디어 센터이기 때문에 미디어 관련된 수업을 좀 진행하고 있습니다. 개관을 기념해서 특강으로 무료로 진행하고 있는 것들이 있는데 뭐 예를 들면 아나운서 체험 같은 게 있고 어르신들을 위한 스마트폰 촬영 수업 같은 것들이 준비되어 있습니다. 이후 내년 1월부터는 정규 수업으로 이제 미디어 리터러시로 어르신분들께 스마트폰 관련된 사기 위험이나 AI 관련된 사기 이런 위험성을 알려드리는 미디어 리터러시 수업이랑 그리고 이제 저희 미디어 활용한 AI를 활용한 캐릭터 제작 수업 이런 것들을 진행할 예정입니다.
개관한 지 이틀밖에 안 됐어요. 첫날 분위기 좀 어땠는지 간단하게 설명 부탁드릴게요.
저희 첫날에는 일단 많은 내빈분들과 시민분들이 와주셔가지고 다 같이 시설도 탐방하고 좀 즐기는 분위기여서 되게 화목하고 좀 즐거운 분위기였던 것 같고요. 특히 좀 기억에 남는 게 어린아이들이 저희가 VR 체험장이 준비되어 있다 보니까 와서 게임을 하는데 생각보다 이게 멀미가 좀 나가지고 어지러워하면서도 즐거워하는 모습이 좀 인상 깊었던 것 같습니다.
마지막으로 시민이자 또 담당자 분으로서 이곳 서부산 영상 미디어 센터에 대한 기대감 한 말씀 해주시면서 마무리하겠습니다.
제가 한 시민이자 여기 일을 하고 있는 근로자로서 생각보다 저희가 개관하기 전에도 어르신분들이 저희를 찾아와가지고 어떤 수업이 있느냐 하면서 스마트폰 관련된 것들을 좀 많이 요구하셨더라고요. 그래서 저희를 통해서 좀 많은 것을 배워가시고 얻고 싶어 하시는 것들을 저희한테 알려주시면은 좀 더 이제 어르신분들이 미디어가 친해질 수 있는 그런 도기교가 되는 그런 센터가 됐으면 좋겠습니다.
좋은 말씀 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
Yeah, I mean, he was really excited to have this great opportunity to actually help older generations, elderly people, because they actually inquired a lot of things regarding the mobile scams, how to prevent those, and he's really excited to open up the regular classes starting from January. And then he's willing to also participate by applying all these advanced and, making reservations for them to easily come and participate in these programs itself.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what about the final interview?
Yeah, I mean, as for the last interview, I spoke with a citizen of Gangseong and who visited here and happened to know that he's the vice director of Gangseong Cultural Center as well. So let's check out the last audio clip together.
안녕하세요. 간단하게 자기소개 부탁드리겠습니다.
예, 반갑습니다. 예, 저는 강수 토박이로서 현재 강서문화원 부원장직을 맡고 있는 김삼종이라고 합니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 이번 강서구에서 이렇게 서부산영상미디어센터가 오픈을 했어요. 저도 정말 이 공간에 와봤는데 멋진데요. 간단한 소감 부탁드리겠습니다.
우리 문화예술의 불모지라고 해도 과언이 않을 지역에 이런 멋진 미디어 센터가 개관해 주신 데 대한 고마움을 크게 느낍니다.
네, 그렇다면 이곳 이렇게 또 시민분들, 강서구 특히 거주하시는 또 구민분들이 어떠한 것들을 조금 경험해 봤으면 좋겠는지 한번 또 시민을 대표해서 말씀해 주시겠어요?
예, 지금 이 경험이라는 건 아직까지 구체적인 사항을 저도 앞뒤 접해보지는 못했는데 우리 여기는 지금 고령층이 많기 때문에 남녀노소 세대와 관계없이 서로가 다 소통이 되고 거기에 대한 이해도가 빠르게 우리 몸을 체감을 할 수 있는 프로그램을 만들었으면 좋겠습니다.
네, 알겠습니다. 마지막으로 또 추천사 한 말씀 부탁드리겠습니다.
강서구는 다리 넘어 하나 오면 공기가 벌써 맑습니다. 좋은 들판과 황금들 풍경을 바라보면 강과 바다를 감상할 수 있는 강서구로서 이런 좋은 미디어 센터가 생긴 데에서는 여러분들 오시면 아마 반할 것 같습니다.
네, 좋은 말씀 감사합니다.
Yeah, he was really grateful that such a wonderful center has opened here because according to him, this area has a large elderly population and hope this kind of a center could be able to help them to have a better understanding about the new contents and media itself.
Yeah, which is very important. It's new education, like the 현대적인 education. How can I say that? It's the education we need in this day and age. So it's really good. Okay, so then let's do the wrap up, Jimmy. What's the final thoughts?
Yeah, from my perspective, this center could be able to expand video and media access to Western Busan residents who previously had fewer cultural infrastructure around this area, and then they were all pretty much excited about having a movie theater and all those educational hub itself. So starting in early 2026, regular programs will include independent and art film showing and structured media courses. So make sure to keep your eye on it, and you guys basically have to book it online in advance. So yeah, make sure to check out all those informations.
Sounds perfect. Jimmy, thank you so much. We will definitely go and check it out. And we won't see you next week. We'll see you next year.
Yeah, thank you and see you next year. Have a good one.
Happy New Year. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Happy New Year. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so we are back. But guess what? I'm just about to say goodbye. Bye-bye. Okay, I will be back though at 5 o'clock, so don't go anywhere. And I look forward to seeing you in the second half of the show. Deal? This is The Rising by Bruce Springsteen. I'll see you very soon.
Can't see nothing in front of me. Can't see nothing coming up behind. Make my way through this darkness. I can't feel nothing but this chain that binds me. Lost track of how far I've gone. Far I've gone, how high I've climbed. On my back's a 60-pound stone. On my shoulder, half mile of line. Come on up for the rising. Come on up, lay your hands in mine. Come on up for the rising. Come on up for the rising tonight. Left the house this morning. Bells are ringing, filled the air. I was wearing the cross of my calling. On wheels of fire, I come rolling down here. Come on up for the rising. Come on up, lay your hands in mine. Come on up for the rising. Come on up for the rising tonight. La 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 la. Spirits above and behind me. Faces gone black eyes, burning bright. May the precious
Your Bridge to the World. BEFM 부산 영어방송.
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산, 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다. 첫 걸음마를 떼던 순간, 두발 자전거를 처음 타던 날, 넘어지고 일어서며 균형을 잡듯이 아이들은 자기주도 학습을 통해 스스로 꿈을 설계하는 힘을 키우고 있습니다. 점수를 올리는 기술이 아니라 내 삶을 스스로 꾸려가며 성장하는 아이들. 정해진 답을 외우는 대신 스스로 묻고 스스로 찾아가는 배움으로 아이들은 세계를 넓혀갑니다.
Our children are learning to build their own dreams. Education that is not about getting the highest score, but learning how to build your own life. Asking why rather than jumping to an answer. Learning through asking and searching. Broadening the children's world.
학교와 함께 자기주도 학습의 기반을 다져나가고 성장 눈높이에 맞춰 아이들이 스스로 공부해 나갈 수 있는 힘을 키웁니다.
Schools and children building the foundation of self-directed learning together. Strengthening self-directed learning capabilities through education support for each growth stage.
이 캠페인은 아이들의 꿈을 밝히는 신뢰도 높은 공교육, 부산광역시 교육청이 함께합니다.
아직 어렵게 느껴지는 영어. 아이들 영어는 어떻게 챙기시나요? 부산 영어방송이 준비한 어린이 영어 콘텐츠 세상. BFM 키즈 영상 채널이 여러분을 찾아갑니다. 샘 해밍턴과 윌 벤저스 그리고 모모랜드 낸시가 함께하는 BFM 키즈에서 영어로 듣는 부산 설화와 전래동화, 재밌는 파닉스 영어, 신나는 K-팝 영어까지 만나보세요. 우리 아이의 영어 실력과 창의력을 쑥쑥 키워줄 특별한 어린이 영어 채널 BFM 키즈가 여러분을 기다립니다. 지금 바로 BFM 키즈를 검색하고 구독해주세요.
지역 경제가 힘차게 출발합니다. 기업들이 고객을 향해 더 빨리 가려면 방송 광고라는 엑셀을 밟으세요. 경제도 기업도 더 힘차게 달려가니까요. 방송 광고의 작은 힘, 경제의 큰 힘입니다. 부산 방송광고발전협의회.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
포열 부산?
포열 부산 아닙니까? 원래는 울산 사람이니까 포열 부산 내리죠 이렇게.
포열 부산.
포열 부산.
할까요? 포열 부산. 잠깐만요.
You're now listening to For Your Busan.
로라의 탐구생활. Winter is coming. You know, Jon Snow, winter is coming. Actually, winter is here. Winter is here, as they say in Scotland. The temperature is dropping significantly. What temperature do you set your home to? My parents like it cold because they're used to Orkney. I like it warm. I like my temperature to be very warm in my house. But how about you? Of course, they say it's healthier not to have your house too warm in winter, but when it gets really cold, we have to turn on the heat, right? We have to. Otherwise, we just get a bit too chilly, or we could put more clothes on, I guess. But anyway, it would be nice when we put on the heat if warmth was the only thing we were getting. But of course, it's not. There's something much scarier than the cold. The cost. The cost of the heat. The heating bill. So, is there a way to stay warm in winter without spending too much on heating? Of course. Of course there is. And you are in luck, my friends, because I'm here to tell you what you need to do to stay warm in winter and also not spend an arm and a leg for the privilege. So the first thing to do to save your heating bills is to control the temperature inside your home. Now, apparently, the best indoor temperature is around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. 18 to 20. What? No. Anyway, apparently that's true. You can save a lot by turning the heat down a little when you go out or when you sleep. When I sleep is when I put my heat on. That's what I do because the morning time is the coldest. So clearly I need to take my own advice. Anyway, wearing warm clothes or sleeping with blankets also helps you stay cozy, so you don't need a high heat. It's also important that you keep your heating system in good shape. Now, this is something we often overlook, but if you have a dodgy boiler, that could be costing you so much more money than you realize. Check and clean your boiler regularly. If you don't know how to do that, get someone in to do it for you. The payment now will be less burdensome than a big bill later. Trust me. And you can get a new energy efficient one if your boiler is very old. You know, that'll save a lot of money in the long run. So a small investment now for big savings later. Another thing that's important, insulation. So one of the things I like about being in an apartment is that the house below me is going to keep me a little bit warmer. They're insulating me. And then the house above me is doing the same. They're keeping me cozy. And then the sun blasting through my windows makes it kind of, I don't know, a little bit 답답해 in the afternoon. It's too hot. I've got windows, 2 big windows. So yeah, it's very 답답해. But it's good for the old heat, right? Because we don't need to turn on the heating bill. So things like sealing gaps around windows and doors to stop heat from escaping, using thick curtains at night, open them during the day, of course, to let the sunlight in, good wall and floor installation. It helps keep our homes warm and lowers the heating bill. And, you know, if your winter heating bill is a bit scarier than a cold snap, it doesn't have to be. You've got lots of tools at your disposal to be warmer in your house, of course. But I think the most important thing is double check that your boiler is on point. And then that way, if you do need to use it, you'll know that you're using it in the most energy efficient way. And also just put on a sweater, put on another jumper. It'll be all right. Yeah, you know, my son will walk around saying, I'm cold, and he's got a pair of pants on, and that's it. When I say pants, I mean underwear. 팬티. 우리 아들 너무 춥다고 할 때 옷이 안 입고 춥다고 하는 거예요. 그러면 옷 입어라. 빨리. 이게 뭐야. 이게 무슨. 진짜 춥다고 무슨 춥다고. 옷이 입어야 되는데. But he doesn't like to wear clothes. Does anyone else have kids who just don't want to put clothes on? What is that? They just want to be free and naked. Trying to get clothes on my daughter for about a year of her life was very difficult. I want to be naked. Okay, well, sure. But hopefully they'll grow out of it at some point. Well, hopefully for all of us. Listen, how about you? How do you deal with winter in your house? It depends if you live in an apartment or if you live in a 주택 or if you live in a different kind of house somewhere. It's really dependent on type of building, how old the building is, if you're on the ground floor, top floor, all these different factors. So do what you can. You don't need to be perfect, but do a little bit. And hopefully you will have a warm and wealthy and healthy winter. That's my wish for you. Today's text topic, which singer's concert would you most like to see? 여러분, 오늘의 텍스트 토픽은 가장 가보고 싶은 콘서트는 누구의 콘서트인가요? 저는 아직까지 정확하게 잘 모르지만 내 생각에는 시아 너무 좋아합니다. 근데 시아는 약간 controversial figure이라고 그래서 시아한테 돈을 줄 수가 없어요. 미안합니다. controversy는 별로 안 좋아하니까 그래서 혹시나 who else? I think a lot of my Scottish bands from back in the day. I miss the old Scottish bands. Yeah. Wet, Wet, Wet. Great band. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. You're welcome. If you want to get in touch with me, pound 9050, 샵 9050, text messages are 101. 여러분, 문자 메시지는 100원입니다. 근데 카카오톡 그리고 유튜브 라이브 스트리밍은 무료입니다. 부산영어방송이나 BEFM으로 검색하시고요. 우리는 무료로 소통할 수 있습니다. You can get in touch with us on KakaoTalk or Notube Live, and those are free. So come and find me. All right, lots of people in the chat saying hello and all these different things. Happy New Year, Sean님, 수득션님. Hello, Happy New Year. 허진형님 says, because his voice is so sexy and attractive, Michael Bublé. Really? Michael Bublé's voice is sexy? No, really? 나는 뭐 우리 취향조 있잖아요. 예, 그리고 존중합니다. What is 존경? What is the difference between 존경 and 존중? Wow, that's a good question. That's a question for a Korean, but most people can't answer. Listeners, help. 존중 and 존경. 어떻게 다른지 뉘앙스도 설명해 주시기 바랍니다. 영어로 설명 부탁할게요. Thank you. 존경 is usually to a person. And 존중 is to something. Like I respect your opinion. But 존경스러운 사람. Does that make sense? meh? Is that the answer? 그러면은 넘어갈게요. 넘어갑시다. 자, 우리 노래 한번 들어볼까요? This is Broken Melodies by NCT Dream. I'll be back with a quiz after this.
달과 별 너에게 보내 서울 to LA 이유 별거 없지 눈 감아보면 내게 제일 선명하게 떠오르네 바보 같은 걸 알지 너는 저 멀리에 있는데 어저께 난 없이 완벽할 수 없지 흐트러져 가는 소원일 뿐 잃어버린 그 something 미완성의 우리 I'd do anything to get back to you Life is but a dream we got history I just wanna feel the chemistry feel you next to me you know that I hate this distance cause I'm just left here singing only harmonies broken melodies 부족한 energy I'm in ocean deep oh I hate this distance and I hate singing I lay awake 나의 머릿속에 너의 목소리만 repeat 멈춰지지 않지 알아 네가 있기에 아름다웠던 나의 찬란한 순간 내 전부 enough for you 다시 되찾고 싶어 꿈은 바래지지 않기에 너의 난 없이 완전할 수 없지 듣고 싶지 않은 소리뿐 닿지 못한 그 something 미완성의 우리 I'll do anything to get back to you Life is but a dream we got history I just wanna feel the chemistry feel you next to me you know that I hate this distance cause I'm just left here singing only harmonies broken melodies 부족한 energy I'm in ocean deep oh I hate this distance and I hate singing broken melodies I don't have wings but I'm flying there's no perfect timing this could turn into something let's turn it into something yeah green light I'm ready to go 달려갈게 지금 내게 뛰어들어 초록빛으로 I ain't scared no more 난 너에게로 달린 Even when the time's grand we don't see the light of day keep fighting with a begging chance 종말 앞에 내게 쏟아지는 purple rain don't need protection 희망의 절벽 끝에서 니네 소환하면 돼 I'll never die Guess I finally get back to you Life is but a dream we got history I just wanna feel the chemistry feel you next to me you know that I hate this cause I'm just left here singing only harmonies broken melodies 부족한 energy I'm in ocean deep oh I hate this distance and I hate singing broken melodies
Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the quiz. Oh, which way does it go? Oh, 갑자기. I forgot which way the down went to the up. That's like the time that I forgot which pedal was the accelerator and which was the brake. Oh, that was a fun experience. How do I drive? 갑자기 멘붕. 진짜. And I pressed the accelerator when I tried to press the brake. Luckily, there was no problem. It was just a little bit in my car park, so nothing happened. But for some, just 갑자기, I couldn't remember which was which. Yeah. And if you drive a manual car, I learned to drive on a manual car with a stick, a gearbox. Yeah, that's even more puzzling with the clutch and all that. Anyway, it's quiz time! Yay! So today is Monday, which means we have Busan to the Guess Who quiz. 인물 퀴즈 준비했습니다. 여러분, 월요일이니까요. 그래서 여러분, 우리는 선물도 있고 힌트 많이 듣고 정답을 알고 계시면 저한테 보내주시면 됩니다. So I will give you hints. You have to guess who I'm talking about, 누구에 대해서 얘기를 하는지 맞춰주시면 됩니다. Who am I talking about? Let's see. And if you're the winner, you can get a prize. Okay, we have coffee for you today. So, here we go. Hint number 1. 첫 번째 힌트 바로 their date of birth, May 14th. 생일은 5월 14일입니다. He's known for simple fashion. His signature gray t-shirt and hoodie reduce decision fatigue. 나도 decision fatigue는 좀 reduce 했으면 좋겠는데 섞어서 영어 and English and Korean. 근데 나 패션 좋아하니까. 아무튼. Since 1927, a US news magazine has chosen the most influential person in the world each year as Person of the Year. This year, it selected pioneers in AI, and he is one of them. Blue is his favorite color. And finally, he often sets goals for himself, like learning a new skill each year. 이 사람은 누구십니까? Who is this person? Get in touch. pound 9050. 샵 9050. Text messages are 101. 네, 문자 메시지는 100원입니다, 여러분. You can get onto KakaoTalk and send us a message there. Or get onto YouTube Live and send your message there. Both of those are free. 네. 너튜브도 무료. 그리고 Some of these answers, man. Some of these answers. 네, 너튜브도 무료하고 그 카카오톡도 무료입니다. 근데 문자 메시지는 100원이십니다. Okay? Ready? We got some answers coming in. Let me cheat. I got to cheat. Okay, I know who it is. The 정님. That's right. 김상윤님. Correct. We've got 주현님. Dang. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I don't like to dang you. But if somebody has an incorrect answer, I must dang. The dang must happen. 정말 대단하심. 어쩜 그렇게 영어랑 한국어랑 그렇게. 근데 잘하는 건 아니고요. 내가 섞어서 하는 게 진짜 문제입니다. Because if I mix it too much, nobody knows what's going on. 한국어만 하는 사람 아니면 영어만 하는 사람, 내가 이렇게 한국어 영어 둘 다 섞어서 하는 게 누구나 뭐 내 말을 이해할 수가 없어요. I mean, nobody can understand my 말, my horse. You know? Get it? 정신없네. 그러면은 I'm gonna play you a song. You send your messages. You could be the winner today. This is Broken. Would you just play that one? This is Sweetener by Ariana Grande. And yeah, we'll be back after this.
When life deals us cards, make everything taste like it sounds. Then you come through like the sweet. Now you how to bring the bitter taste to a heart. And then you get it, get it, get it, get it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, flip it, flip it, flip it. You make me say oh, oh. Twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it, mix it and mix it and mix it and mix it, kiss it, kiss it, kiss it. You make me say oh, oh. I like the way you lick the bowl. Somehow your man touches my soul. It lifts me up to heights unknown. So when they ask how's life, I go when life deals us cards, make everything taste like it sounds. Then you come through like the sweet. Now you how to bring the bitter taste to a heart. And then you get it, get it, get it, get it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, flip it, flip it, flip it. You make me say emotion and emotion. You said she like me, I smile, I know. So when they ask, how's life? I go, when life deals us cards, make everything taste like it is sauce. Then you come through like the sweet. Now you how to bring the bitter taste to a heart. And then you get it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, flip it, flip it, flip it. You make me say oh, oh. Twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it, mix it and mix it and mix it and mix it, kiss it, kiss it, kiss it. You make me say oh, and then we lay it back, talk the rest of the night, things that we could like. Let me say oh, oh. Talk about what you wanna do, whether it's wrong or right. I ain't following you, 'cause you make me say oh, oh. So I don't know what I'd do without you in my life. It'd be so sour. I'm hoping that everybody can experience what we have now. When life deals us cards, make everything taste like it is sauce. Then you come through like the sweet. Now you how to bring the bitter taste to a heart. Get it, get it, get it, get it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, flip it, flip it, flip it. You make me say oh, oh. Twist it, twist it, twist it, mix it and mix it and mix it and mix it. Yeah. Kiss it, kiss it, you make me say oh.
Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. It's time for the next part of the quiz. 네, 여러분 퀴즈 2부 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 여러분, 이거는 뭐 어렵진 않죠? 이거 오늘 인물 퀴즈거든요. 그래서 누구에 대해서 얘기를 하는지 여러분들 맞춰야 되는데요. 그래서 어떤 사람인지 자 힌트 더 드리겠습니다. 여러분 정답을 알고 계시면 샵 9050 아니면 카카오톡 아니면 유튜브 라이브에서 정답을 보내주시면 됩니다. 으로 보내주시면 됩니다. 에서는 아니고 으로 yeah. Okay, so I just saw a very funny hint. If you want to win some coffee today, this is a Guess Who quiz. Take a listen to the hints. You could be the winner. Ready? Now, this person is an American businessman and programmer who co-founded one of the most famous social media services. His net worth is $227.4 billion US. Yeah, just couple of bucks, just a little bit expensive is this person. He donates money to help schools, science, and kids around the world. He is one of the youngest billionaires in the world. And in German, his last name can be translated as Sugar Mountain. Sugar Mountain. Yep. That sounds like a pet name, doesn't it? Hey there, Sugar Mountain. I don't know if that's one you would want, but I can see it. I can see it happening. I'm not going to get behind it, though. I do not endorse that pet name, but if you want to use it, feel free. Heard it here first. I'm going to give you a hint. 3 choices. Can you guess what the first option is? 여러분, 옵션 3개 드리겠습니다. 근데 첫 번째 옵션은 누구인지 아시죠? 항상 이 사람을 옵션에 들어가는 거예요. Ready? Number 1, Michael Jackson. Number 2, Mark Zuckerberg. Number 3, my boyfriend, Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, I can't say boy. My man friend, Leonardo DiCaprio. But man friend doesn't sound like what I want it to sound like. This is my man friend. Weird. Anyway, who is it? 이 사람은 누구십니까? 샵 9050-8950 or KakaoTalk and etc. etc. Oh, 주현님. That's right. We've got 미아님. Yes, you all have the right answer. Ooh, the Jongnim says his birthday is the same as me. Very good. May 14th. Happy birthday, good day. Happy birthday, good day. I will sing it to you on that day. Deal? We've got more people texting in 7211 Neem. Oh, look, 3011 Neem as well. What's with the double ones? Interesting. Oh, sorry. There you go, ding dong. We've also got 5205 Name with the right answer. 6841 Name with the right answer. Looking at 3022 Name, 3489 Name, all with the right answer. 2805 Name, 2884 Name, all with the right answer. There you go. That's for all of you. Well done. If you know the answer, get in touch. I'm going to play you another song. Deal? Deal. Dealioshka Dealio. This is Zombie by Day 6. I'll be back with the answer to and the winner of the quiz after this.
Breathing, but I've been dying inside. Nothing new and nothing feels right. Deja vu, so I close my eyes. Let the demons sing me a lullaby. Today's a present that I don't want. So I'm wondering in this world, am I really the only one who's been wanting to hide out from the sun and run and believe a life? Always dreaming for a dream to come true. So I live this life, wanting something I can see and something I can reach, or something that cannot exist. I feel like I became a zombie. Not alive, but I'm still walking. When the sun rises upon me, I'll be waiting for the day to pass by. Oh, I became a zombie, and there's nothing that can cure me. So tomorrow I know I'll be just the same. You'll see me wishing to stop and close my eyes. My eyes. My eyes. And this is my life, always dreaming for a dream to come true. This meaningless life, wanting something I can see and something I can't reach, or something that cannot exist. I feel like I became a zombie. Not alive, but I'm still walking. When the sun rises upon me, I'll be waiting for the day to pass by. Oh, I became a zombie, and there's nothing that can cure me. So tomorrow I know I'll be just the same. You see me wishing to stop and close my eyes. No more of this, I wanna cry. Dried up, I feel like I should cry. Tell the world that I'm still here tonight. I feel like I became a zombie. Not alive, but I'm still walking. When the sun rises upon me, I'll be waiting for the day to pass by. Oh, I became a zombie, and there's nothing that can cure me. So tomorrow I know I'll be just the same. You'll see me wishing to stop and close my eyes.
Welcome back. It's time for the final part of our Busan Quiz Master segment. I have a gift waiting in the wings to be presented to you, my friends, if you are the chosen winner. And when I say the chosen winner, we have a huge team of judges behind the scenes choosing who will win. Yes. Or just Hongji PT. It's just, one of the two. Anyway, today I gave you lots and lots of hints about a person. Lots of hints. I think everybody got the right answer in the end. The answer is Michael Jackson. No, just kidding. It's Mark Zuckerberg. Yay! Zuckerberg. That means Sugar Mountain. Hey, Zuckerberg. Yeah, there you go. Sugar Mountain. Yeah, German. There you go. Haley loves to learn. Every day's a school day. Haley's in the house, by the way. And I was saying, Haley, it kind of sounds a bit like a pet name. Although I don't think that I would want to be called it, but it's like, hey, Sugar Mountain. What's up, Sugar Mountain? A little something, something? Yeah, well, I don't want to be called Mountain in any sense of the word. The winner today is Juhyun-nim. Yay, Juhyun-nim. Congratulations, you're the winner. We'll get in touch with you to send you your lovely prize. So please 기대하세요. And to everybody else, thank you so much for getting in touch, playing along, and sending in some very good answers. Also some unhinged things. Because you are the best. The best of the best. And nuts. Completely nuts, bananas. So, that's it. That's all from me for the quiz. But luckily, Haley's in the house, so we've got a whole lot of Busan tales coming right up.
Tune in to For Your Busan, featuring local news, events, and interviews with people in the community. Airing from 4:05 to 6 p.m.
Welcome back. Haley's in the house.
Haley's in the house.
We just make a lot of noise here. That's mainly what we do.
So many ways.
Yeah.
And so much noise.
It's just mostly the noise that happens. How are you, Haley?
Doing well. Some of my friends were in town. So I got to see, and we're talking like middle school and high school friends.
Do you still have friends from middle and high school?
Well, yeah. Wow. Surprisingly, yes.
I've got friends from drama college. Some of my best friends I made at drama college. And then I've got maybe one friend that I had from school, but one.
The one.
Like, I've got one friend that I had from school. Everybody else was college friends.
See, I'm a little bit opposite way. I have a handful from college, but then also a good handful from high school and middle school. And, Korea being like the hot destination that it is.
Yes.
They're coming.
Yes, they're coming. Winter
They're here.
is coming, Jon Snow.
Yes. You know nothing.
Anywho, it's time for Busan Tales.
Indeed,
What's going on today?
All right, so Busan Tales, it is all about finding out the stories hidden behind some of the more famous landmarks, less famous landmarks, and everything in between. So we had part 1 last week that was all about horses, right? And the history of horse raising and breeding here in Busan. Then you might be wondering why horses? Well, why not? They are beautiful, beautiful creatures. But then we're also timely because we are wrapping up. It doesn't feel real, but we have, 2-3 more days? Because today's almost over-ish.
Yes.
2.5 more days left in 2025.
Yeah.
And I will sometimes still write 2024 as like the year. So this is surreal. Anyways, next year, 2026, is 병오년. And that is the year of the red horse. So we're going to get to know about our city's history with horses for part 2. And then also this year, 2025, it still is. It also happens to be the 20th anniversary of the horse racing park, that 경마장 Let's Run Park in Gangseok-gu.
I can't believe that's 20 years.
I know, because I remember, I remember going when it was like relatively new. But
relatively new for me was about 14 years ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, because there was not really, I don't want to say there wasn't anything going on, but Let's Run Park became more famous and more kind of well known about 14 years ago, maybe 10 years ago.
I would say so, right? Because before then it was like only exclusively for horse racing and people who went to watch it, which I've actually never participated in buying the race tickets and like watching the horses.
Me either.
But then I think about 10 years ago, 14-ish to 10 years ago, they started to make it more cultural. They started to put in these, it's a sleigh hill slope, but then there's no snow. So you can do it all year long. And then kids can ride ponies.
There's also glamping tents over there, right?
Is there really?
Is that true?
There could be.
Did I make that up?
Or maybe it's just like in the vicinity of Gangseok-gu.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can camp on the premises. And and it's a fun place to take your kids. So for part 2 of our 꼬.꼬.부 Busan Tales, it is the history of horse racing or 경마 here in Busan. Yes. How many times are we going to do that?
We shall see. You are welcome. So actually, horse racing is a long time tradition, probably going back to the history of humanity, history of horses. This is not like a new thing. But when I learned that there was horse racing in Korea, I was like,
yeah.
I never thought it, because I always think about, well, the races in the UK is a very big thing. And so people, have you ever heard of the races?
I was about to say my first cultural encounter with horse races was My Fair Lady, the Audrey Hepburn film, because that's just the type of person I am. That is the film that I was raised on, and yeah.
So the races is a thing in the UK where people get very dressed up.
Fascinators, right?
We've got fascinators that are
the big old hats,
huge, and people take it very seriously, and it's more of a day out.
So I had a right reference point. Yeah.
Rather than, the betting on it is fine as well. But the reason I was interested about horse racing is because I know that gambling in Korea is illegal
for domestic.
Yeah.
For domestic
for
nationals.
Koreans here in Korea.
Except for that one casino.
So I was thinking, and that one doesn't have alcohol or anything like that as well.
Right.
Yeah. And so I was thinking, I didn't realize that horse racing would also be a thing, given that that's against the law.
That is an interesting area because it is very tightly controlled. So full out, it's not illegal because there's that one exception for casinos. Yeah. And then also your holiday, the 고수도, the Hwatu, the flower cards game, it's not illegal unless you're betting big money.
Right.
And police usually, even if you're doing 점당 100원, I don't even know, is that a lot? I don't know how to play.
I don't know how to play.
Yeah, I can match the cards, but I don't know how to line them up, so I'm not invited to the games.
Yeah.
So if it's 10 won, whatever inflation, just a handful of coins per point, it is culturally, it's accepted, and legally also it's within that realm. Also horse racing as well, because it is, and we'll get to that, the days are controlled, the times are controlled.
Yeah.
And then, there are also, I've been there are also signs about make sure this doesn't get into that 사행성 gambling territory.
Yeah.
So it is controlled and present.
I'm going to digress just a little bit more.
Sure.
Sorry, Haley. We've got extra time today, so it's all right. I also saw it in Squid Game when 이정재's character.
Oh yeah.
Goes in.
Right.
And he's at the horse racing, and you see it there as well. And that's what it looks like in Scotland. People are standing around watching TVs. You go up to the booking window, you place your bet, and then you come and you stand and you watch and you yell at the screen. That's also what it's like in Scotland. But I just didn't think that was something you could do in Korea based on the gambling.
And of course, I do want to make a very clear disclaimer. And we saw it as kind of a warning in Squid Game. Yes, it is legal. Does not alcohol, cigarettes, does not mean it can be detrimental depending on how you make use of it. So this, of course, isn't to glorify horse racing as that kind of a leisurely activity where you should be betting money, but just looking at the history of it and kind of how the infrastructure and the spaces have shaped our city. So taking a fully historical, cultural view into that long-time leisure activity. Yes, we never would condone gambling.
No.
But humans, because I think history of humans with wildlife is fascinating. So when did we get from, running away from wildlife because that can eat me to domesticating, building a relationship with it. So breeding horses, domestication of horses, 길들이기, began in 선사시대, right? The prehistoric era. Humans likely bonded or built relationship with horses, learned to race them, go fast on them, and then maybe, I don't know, human nature, maybe the competitive edge. Yeah. You start betting on, I'll bet I can go faster than you. And then if I do, you give me that rabbit you caught. Yeah. Or, if you're going to race the stakes, I'll raise you a buffalo. Yeah. Yeah.
From a rabbit to a buffalo.
Yeah. And this is that slippery slope I'm talking about. Yeah. You gotta watch what you're doing.
I'll take that bet. I need a buffalo.
But in races in the official sense, they go back to the ancient Olympics. We're going to Greece. We're just hopping all the way around the world. So there, though, it wasn't horseback riding initially. They were chariots.
Yeah.
전차.
Chariots of fire. Bum, 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 bum.
Why do I know this? Oh my God. We're so old. But it went to people riding on the backs of horses, 승마, which is what we have now. So of course, quick quiz, what do we call the people who ride the horses?
승마자, 승마인, 승마사.
The jockeys. Jockeys, yes.
What do you say in English? I mean Korean. 승마 one?
That's 기수, I believe. So as a verb, jockey, that came to mean to be able to handle something in a skillful manner. Because as you're not just riding them, you're riding the horses, you're taming them, training them. So this is where things like DJ Laura, DJs came from.
I am a disc jockey.
She is very skilled at handling, talking, making noises. Yeah, CDs, records. I used to be a cassette tape recorder. So we're all jockeys. So many jockeys are men, and they're often very short. So because you do want them small to lead
and light,
the least amount of weight onto that horseback. So in South Korea, horse races as all forms with anything that have this gambling-like nature, so we call that 사행성, they are, as we talked about, tightly controlled. So how tightly? There are only 3 경마장s, horse racing tracks in the country. 서울, 제주, and here in Busan. And the races only take place Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. And the last time I've gone, it wasn't at all places all at once. So when I went to the Let's Run Park in Busan, I actually just took my nephew to get hot dogs and go sledding. But there wasn't a live horse race in Busan, but people are still there, as you said, like in Scotland, watching the races from Seoul and Jeju on the big screen. Yeah.
It's very interesting. Very interesting. And actually, the official horse track or horse race track marked its 20th anniversary this year.
It did indeed.
But the history of horse racing itself in Busan specifically goes way back.
Right. It's not just for 20 years because that is only 2005.
Stop it.
Which is, we always talk about the math does not math when it comes
20
to
20 years ago, I was an adult. How was that even possible?
I wasn't, but I was so close. Yeah. Ooh. Anyways.
I was an adult.
So how long? 99 years. 99 years in Korea to be precise. So next year will be the centennial, the 100th anniversary. So we are really sitting on that precipice of major milestones. But then, I'm not sure it's cool, but is it happy? Are we going to be celebrating? Because subtract 99 years is math I'm not going to do on air and make a fool out of myself. But that does bring us to the Japanese occupation period. So during the colonial period, the rich and powerful Japanese people wanted leisure, entertainment, and networking. So here comes horse racing, kind of how it was in the UK with the fascinators. I don't know if the hats were there, but it was a very posh social affair. So in 1922, the Busan horse racing, and they called it 구락부, would be formed. 구락부. What could that possibly mean?
구락부. So
like
I don't know.
There's like rock isn't like rock, like rock.
Rock pest.
But
구락부.
It was the Japanese way of pronouncing club. Club. I don't know. And then somehow 구락부. So you work that out in your head.
Magneto.
So, exactly. So the Busan Horse Racing Club was formed. Branches would open up in like Pyongyang, Daegu, Siniju, so all over the country. Eventually down to Busan in 1926 with funding from then president of the Busan Ilbo newspaper, which still exists.
Yeah.
So in the early days, the racetracks were located in Busan-jin, also by Oncheonjang, Chobang, talked about that, Yeonsan. So if you think about it, they either were next to bodies of water or were near train or even tram stations. So that meant people could have easy access. You just get off a tram and go. And watch the horses.
Which is, I think we should have more trams in Busan.
Should we though? Do we need another like rail cutting through town?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be cool. But then
I just want to hear the bell. Ding, 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 ding. So nice.
They're very like quaint. They're lovely.
Yeah, they are very nice. But anyway, ultimately, it would settle right at the center of the town.
Right. So, excuse me, it would be in Samyeon where Citizen Park, 시민공원, is now. And you can see remnants of that. So in 1930, the Horse Racing Club bought the land in Bomjeonri, turned that into a track because it had this Busan Ilbo newspaper connection. Ads, advertisement. And that was the mainstream media, right? So it would also set up shuttles to take people between the tram stations to the horse racing
Korea
tracks.
loves a shuttle.
We love a shuttle.
Korea loves
You're
a
going to
shuttle
a wedding,
bus.
there's a shuttle.
Yeah. Kids, like the main question that mums ask when they're taking their kids to a hagwon, do you have a shuttle?
Of course they do. Of course they do. To the horse racing tracks, do they have a shuttle? Yes. So that became an incredibly successful affair. So in the fall races of the same opening year, the number of tickets sold and profits came in second place here in Busan. So only after Seoul.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is despite the city's size, Busan's racetracks, they always were the second most popular and profitable after Seoul. And that's actually a pattern that continues to this day. It makes more sense now because Busan is the second largest city.
Yeah.
But then back then it wasn't. It was actually a fairly small city, but still they just loved the horses. And another interesting tidbit, now everything follows regulation. There's like a certain length the tracks have to be, etc. Back then, the Samyeon racetrack was only 1,000 meters. It was a full kilometer, as opposed to the racetracks in Gunsan and Daegu, 1.6 kilometers. So it was about 600 meters short.
Any reason?
Space. And then there just wasn't regulation.
Yeah.
Right? And the tracks would ultimately extend by about 200 meters, but still that's 1,200 as opposed to 1,600. But this huge popularity, in spite of it, shows that they loved it despite the physical, literal, lengthwise shortcomings. But anyways, due to the popularity, the tracks would expand. They built the second track after liberation and then third track after the Korean War. Interesting part here again, there are actually a lot of photos and records from the Samyeon horse track than any other city. And we're talking including Seoul. Why? Again, going to that newspaper connection, because the president of the Busan Ilbo newspaper, back then it was a Japanese man, Akutagawa Masashi, was a leader of the horse racing club. So there were a lot of that's photos being taken.
Well, I mean, that's good for history. It's good for us to be
records.
able to see back. But again, it ties into colonial roots.
Of course it does. Again, that's why, we always take that part of history with a grain of salt. Because again, the process of building that horse race track in Samyeon, I mean, this is like prime real estate property, right? Fairly easy because Japanese businessmen and the financiers had already bought up that property.
Yeah.
And then it also worked both ways, I suppose, because Japan was able to expand its residential area with the tracks. So they were able to, because there are more Japanese people, the rich and powerful, gathering in that area, houses would be built alongside it, and it just expanded. Also, the entire horse racing occupation somehow contributed and fed into colonialization itself. So how? Well, with the war, of course, we do see historians usually categorize the colonial period into 3 different periods. The beginning days, the middle, which is when Japan was, and I never want to glorify colonialism ever, but it was more cultural. It was more about like the riches and economic gains. However, as the war got more serious, as Japan bombed Pearl Harbor and they were actively fighting in the Pacific, well, colonization became full-out exploitation.
Yeah.
It always was.
Yeah.
But horse racing went from just a mode of profit, leisure, to expanding tax revenue for that governor general. And then horses, we love horses. They are inspirations for art. Kids love them. We can race them. But also, where are horses used?
In war.
In war, in the military. War horse, literally. So, in fact, in the second Sino or Japanese War, 중일 전쟁 in 1937, the Saman racetrack would be used as a spot for training grounds for soldiers and horses. So, yeah, that's in the middle of Saman.
So that
peaceful
was Camp
citizen
Hialeah.
park. Yeah, well, Camp Hialeah would be when the U.S. took over.
Yes,
but yeah, essentially,
but it's the same
yes,
spot,
exactly.
right?
It is the very same spot. Yes, storied history.
That's crazy. I
I
didn't know
know.
that Camp Hialeah was previous to that.
Another
a part of
military base,
Yeah, a military
right?
base for the Japanese occupation. And then, so what about after liberation?
Right. So, okay. But ultimately, in the 40s, a little bit before liberation, in the 40s, the Pacific War would explode the demand for military horses.
Yeah.
So horse racing stopped altogether. Yes, let's fast forward to 1945 and onward. Well, the U.S. forces, Camp Hialeah, it took over the spot. So the racetrack had to be moved because you can't have people racing and like leisurely doing that on the U.S. military base. And there was like this mini track, 360 meters.
Oh, that's nothing.
It's nothing. It's a third of what it used to be. But still, gangbusters, making it rain, breaking the country's record for most tickets sold at 3,800 back in the late 50s. We would see 1,500 visitors on the weekends. But this phase of Busan's racetrack kind of came to an abrupt end in the summer of 1957. Why? Another weird development, gangs. 깡패, 조폭. Right? Organized crime. Gangs were rampant. Port City, that's a whole thing. And then they put pressure on the jockeys to cook the books, basically. They were betting, again, gambling, kind of like how sports gambling is in the U.S. right now. There's a whole mess of it. They were pressuring and trying to bribe the jockeys to doctor the races. Hey, I'm not going to lose or you win. So jockeys all quit. They kind of not unionized per se, but they came to collective action. They quit and ran away because it's not just saying no. It's like, well, then are you going to kill me? Are you going to attack my family? Anyways, horse racing and the history in Busan certainly goes in line with the city's overall history. So next year, the red horse, that's passion, that's speed, that's enthusiasm, dynamic, energy, and initiative. So hopefully that will be the path we take on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a red horse year.
So am I. It's going to be my year.
Yeah.
Year of the horse.
100%.
Yeah.
I love it. Haley, thank you so much. We will see you in the year of the horse.
In the new year.
We'll
Bye-bye.
see you in the new year. Bye-bye. You just nay at the end there. I like it. It's time for me to say goodbye for today. Today's show was produced by the fabulous Ang PD, also known as Chung Yuna, written by Hong Kyung-hwa, hosted by Laura McLuggy. I'll be back tomorrow at 4:05 p.m. Until then, enjoy Halo by Beyonce and enjoy the rest of your Monday. Bye-bye.
They tumbling down, and they didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make the sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it won't fade. Do your halo, halo. See your halo, halo. See your halo, halo. See your halo, halo. Hit me like a ray of sun, burning through my darkest night. You're the only one that I want. Think I'm addicted to your light. I swore I'd never fall again, but this don't even feel like falling. Gravity can't begin to pull me back to the ground again. It was like I've been awakened. Every rule I had